Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. MoMA should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Shady place, let's take the kid. Wait, I love how this child has lost both her parents. CPS has done nothing. And we're just taking care of her. Although, to be fair, the foster system in Japan is very questionable. They have a really bad foster system in Japan. And for people who don't have parents. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. Let's not.
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired.
Yeah, you're 12.
You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right?
No.
Don't beat around the bush, just say it.
No, you're just 12.
But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home.
Okay. Well, you live with me, so it's not like... Okay, whatever.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You could have hired
You
a
should
nanny.
have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Okay.
Let's hope so.
I'm not sure if choosing Date was excellent judgment. Yeah, me too. I don't know if that was an amazing choice. Be like, hey, friend who has severe memory loss issues, and also I drink a lot with, and also who lives alone and is kind of weird and has an eyeball AI. Will you take care of my then 8-year-old daughter, and she lives with you, and now you refer to her as just your roommate, not even a child that you take care of? Can you do that for me? Even though you had no idea where she was on the night of a murder, and she hangs out with full-blown adults who are creepy? Is that okay? Can you take care of my child? Can you take on that responsibility? Thanks.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Hi, Marvelous Mongoose. Time to be a good role model and take the small child to a bar. Yes, Aiba is the mom Mizuki deserves. True. Facts. Facts.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Okay, alright.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so?
Don't tell
The
her
kids
that.
at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god. But anyway, we have to kill.
Dante, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Chat, how do you feel about this depiction? Just let me know. Thank you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh. Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away.
The chat says this depiction of a trans woman is, I've seen worse, but it's a little obnoxious, and clumsy, but with good intentions. Okay.
I'll help any way I can.
How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
So far, I'm not sure about the depiction of this woman, but I like the way the characters respond to her and that they don't have any sort of reaction to her. They just treat her like how they would treat anybody, and I like that. About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Oh, Maria Lesme says, wait, Mama is trans? I thought she just had a deep voice. You know what? That's true, and I was just being rude about it. Maybe she just has a deep voice.
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Bisected Brio says that she's still trans femme coded though. Ah, okay.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
You can read her bio in the menu to clarify that. Ah, okay. Let's see. File. Persons. Mama. Where's Mama? She must not be in there yet. Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Mama is polishing a dried bonito fish. It's part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day when the time is right. Why is she polishing a bonito fish? That's kind of weird. Is this your first time at this place?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
What?
Good call.
What?
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
Oh, Wordsmith337 says Saint Sebastian in the background means it's probably a gay bar. Oh. I wonder, according to how everyone feels, do you think this is a good or bad depiction of a gay bar? Or an LGBT plus bar? Let me know. It's our first time, let's buy her a cocktail to celebrate.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Renju.
Promise.
Basic Debrio says, I dislike the constant innuendos and the way she dressed like a drag queen. Would it be bad if she was a drag queen and was a... Well, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that open to other people and let myself be the conduit for information rather than the source of it for this particular topic. Are you scared of Mama? Let's ask that right in front of
Not
Mama like a
really.
rude person.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
If Date's a regular, does that mean he's queer? Someone else said that she's a... Mama has criminal connections, so that's why he visits here for work. Yeah, okay, but for work? Come on. Date, come on. Have you seen Date? Him being straight? Come on. Come on! Check out the poster.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian. On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred. This painting depicts his execution.
One flew over the cock's nest. It sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is. A poster.
Oh, Mama. What are you doing back there?
Excuse you?
Delsry says, at one point in the game you can ask Mizuki her opinion on LGBT people, and she describes them as brave, creative, and kind, and that's why I think this all is all made with good intentions, but very clumsy. Oh, I remember that being on Twitter. where a bunch of dudes were like really mad that Mizuki says that she respects gay people, LGBT plus people, and then a bunch of people on Twitter were like, I'm not gonna buy this game, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you're playing a game about like all this stuff and you're mad that they're pro LGBT plus? Okikosi, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. The guy behind the game is publicly very supportive of LGBT. Oh, well, drag queens are performers. Disclaimer: it was also historically an outlet for trans women. They adopt those personas on stage. Okay. You can be supportive, but still fuck up your representation. So I feel like everybody's opinions so far have been valid, and however you feel free to put into the comments, and so long as everyone is respectful of each other. And I'm sorry, but if you are not supportive of LGBT plus issues and you want to express that opinion in the comments, it's my channel, and you can't. You'll be banned. And you're going to be oppressed by me. The end. Those are the rules. You have to deal with it and live with it. Wordsmith's better than most Japanese media, but still a long way to go. Basically, even if she's not a drag queen and not meant to be trans femme, it's kind of blurs the line. Okay. I hear you. What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Barrel watch. I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Who was his lover?
Lover?
Was Ren bisexual?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
So he had time for a new lover, but not to take care of his own child? Whatevs. Saint Sebastian, a combination of his strong, shirtless physique, the symbolism of the arrow's penetrating body, and the look on his face of rapturous pain have intrigued artists for centuries. Ah, cool. I'm going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
Oh yeah, bars in Japan can sometimes be really, really tiny. I gave her a nod and waved and left. I left my child alone in a bar.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out.
Your
I took
face
her
doesn't
along while I
match
was
your
doing
neck.
some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes.
Oh my god, no, don't
Can't
do.
take her into a Yakuza den.
Oh my. Fine. I feel like Mama might do a good job taking care of her, but maybe not at the bar? But this poor child has nobody to take good care of her.
Who's this asshole? You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Karate time.
You back!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Where's the chairman?
What?
Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Called out.
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
A suicide?
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
About Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Thermo look. Someone farted on this couch. And recently.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
One of the cigarette butts, the tip is reddish.
Hey, Aiba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Clean.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
I got nothing to say to you.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Was there someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in,
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
neither of them was on the sofa. and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my... And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
X-ray vision. Oh, it's a boss man. Oh, God, I love those outfits. They're so sexy.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall.
Okay, we don't need to shoot
I
things.
should shoot it.
No!
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
Enough what?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed.
Oh my God, are we the
I cannot
killer?
approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Enough what? What are we getting drugged with? What if we're like innately a murderer and the medicine keeps us from murdering? And that's why we're always trying to murder. Uh-oh.
Date! A porno mag at your feet!
What?
Oh my God, I love how that's the thing that got her. She saved his life with a porno mag! You couldn't tell her.
Did you just shoot at me?
She didn't say duck, there's a bullet. She said porno mag at your feet.
Wait a minute.
Date! Load evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just
Just
do it.
do it!
Yeah, just do it, idiot. How do I click? Dante has horny ultra
Bye-bye.
instinct.
You saved me.
Everything
secret-
happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
Oh my God.
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
Oh my God.
I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face!
Oh
I
no.
know you.
He's hot. Oh, yeah. I'm deeply into this. Aiba, you're faster when you're horny.
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit.
You're really just gonna
Whatever
admit that?
conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Well, so my conspiracy theory was that you were working with the Yakuza, and now you're working with the Yakuza. So I don't really know what you think you're trying to get yourself to be innocent of right now, sir. You're here.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true.
It's strictly
I imagine my
criminal
public
business.
image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi.
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. I can't trust that.
About Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
So you definitely remember what we spoke about then. It's Sejima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. Whoa, God, that's so creepy. The way he's looking at us, what the fuck?
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
About Rohan Kamakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. Now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something...
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including MoMA.
MoMA would never do his own killing. Mom was giving me a glare.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe MoMA introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads. Should we go to Lemnis Gate?
Yeah, let's go. MoMA, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
Moving on to Lemnis Gate. Are we gonna go pick up our child? Or are we just gonna leave her at the bar?
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Screaming like a little girl.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would protect myself. You seem lonely.
How are you...
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Look at that little thumb!
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
Because she wants to get
I was bored
fucked.
last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
She's on a quest for dick,
Well,
dude.
I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could
Get-
do that, change it.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
One AI's quest for getting dick down. Caleb314 Buster says, but stop trying to fuck Date. You can do better, girl. Yeah. Well, if you're stuck inside a body, I wonder how many times she's gawked at his body while he's looking at himself in the mirror. Big questions. He has a preference for girls with barely any eyebrows? Hey, You know, you like what you like. I'm going to have to get used to this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well.
No, that's a little cute baby one. I like
just
it.
wanted to change my look a little.
I
Think of it as a haircut.
Okay.
Pretty drastic haircut.
So, how is Esso related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Sajima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
Damn.
But 20 years ago, So Sajima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sajima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district.
Oh, shit.
Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Sajima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Seems
The explosion
convenient.
at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it.
It's
It's
money.
not like you got anything out of it.
He got a lot of money out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story.
He got a lot of money out of
There
it.
is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed,
Oh,
we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
hi, Soul Seeker.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
I find this suspicious.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
What? I didn't get to see all the voice options.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Let's talk to Big Boob Woman. Nah. Oh, okay. Where's Iris?
Iris? You mean Ace? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio. If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
Let's ask her out.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you?
Oh no.
I kinda like that.
Okay. Wait, maybe we can go out with her.
And I kind of like you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
Okay.
Is that going to be a problem?
No, it's
What's
fine.
a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
No! It's
Aw,
not a
too bad.
problem. What? No!
You get asked out a lot, don't you?
I'm more into being
I don't
a
know why
reptilian.
you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
3,000.
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
So she is a reptilian. Dude, what if she's a reptilian for real? Maybe that's part of the storyline. She's an actual reptilian. I'd go out with reptilian. I'm a reptilian is totally how I'm going to turn down guys from now on.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. Okay, she won't keep talking to me. About Renju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
She blackmailed somebody right in front of you.
first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Leave him alone!
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge ASET fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Red Manticore is calling it. She's going to sacrifice Ota to death like it's nothing and reveal her real nature that way. I'm on that. I'm bored with that one. I personally think she's being brain controlled by that headband she wears. By some creepy dude in a basement with those glasses that reflect everything, all the light, so you can't see their eyes.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
What time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
The receptionist boobs are big because
What
they're
happened?
hiding Iris's mind control device inside. Uh-oh. I'm telling you, those things are controlling her brain. It reminds me of I don't know if you guys saw the movie Josie and the Pussycats, where they all had these special headphones they were giving out, and they were going to mind control everybody with the special Josie and the Pussycats headphones. That's what these remind me of, and so I think she's being mind controlled with this headband. It looks super high tech, doesn't it? I think I'm right.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Josie and the Pussycats, the movie, is so good. Oh, well, he looks at me with his innocent eyes. Da, 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 da. Why do you do what you do to me, baby? Something that does driving me crazy. You know, why could I do anything for you? Don't you know that I something, 'cause you know I adore you. Ba, 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 ba. All the adult women in this game are like mega hot. Like, it's so distracting. It kind of makes me a little horny, and then I can't focus on what's happening. The receptionist and
Iris,
boss are
I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
This game is just a bad dream, to be honest. True. Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
Because she's being brain controlled.
She isn't lying.
She's being controlled. Look, she's completely
necessarily.
calm. Look how calm she is in an interrogation room. Because her brain is being controlled by her headband, by a dude in a basement wearing those glasses that reflect all the light. Like any anime.
We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
Oh, there's someone in the chat said, why are her headphones the same temperature as her body? Exactly. Because they're brain control headphones.
You mean... I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
This mom is hot. Fuck. All the adult women are hot.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Question, even if she was brainwashed, could she still be counted as guilty for those crimes? No. Because her brain's being controlled. She's just a machine now. Is Ota's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes.
To elaborate the question in real life, have you ever heard the term Stockholm Syndrome? It's reference to a daughter of a very rich newspaper magnate, or whatever you call it, who was something Stockholm. Her last name was Stockholm. And she was kidnapped and radicalized by a group, and then she took part in a bank robbery. And at first people were like, oh, she just sympathized with them. Turns out they had tortured her and kept her in a closet and refused to talk to her for days at a time, and would only let her eat if she was nice to them. So she learned to be a part of their group so that she was able to eat and stuff. And then they radicalized her and brainwashed her, and so then she became a part of their group, which is the origin of the term Stockholm Syndrome, is when somebody who's been kidnapped sympathizes with the person who kidnapped them and becomes a part of their group. So it really depends on how much a person can be brainwashed.
Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready,
Hi, the miniature dragon.
I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say? Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see,
Iris could have killed Renju because...
Iris could have choked Renju to death. If you are searching for proof of this, you will not find it here.
Okay, where met Renju? Was it the murder? Discovery?
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found. Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
Oh, image series. Oh, I see it now. Ada made her hair look a bit like Boss's. Oh. Iris could have choked Renju to death. This doesn't have anything to do with it. Renju weighed approximately 160 pounds. This isn't it. Oh, sedation. Yeah, that's it.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone.
That's not true.
But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Yeah, with pulleys.
Ingenuity?
That's why it's pulleys. The pulleys could have done it.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
The transport method.
You have to prove that Iris could have moved Renju's body. That is your current task. This will not help you.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't
have
know.
a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Whoa, rude.
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Elevator.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once.
What if it was the daughter who killed
8:55
them?
p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds.
No, wait, she was with us.
Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod.
Dude, I'm so into this right
I
now.
hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Bisect Debrio says they both talk to entities in their head, having telling marks on their faces. Either enter weird other worlds and are hunting a serial killer who suddenly started killing again. Oh, this is like Date and Agent York. See, I'm telling you, she's getting brain controlled.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her.
Does she have her phone?
We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that? What do you think?
That girl is the best suspect we have, without a doubt.
Can't say for sure yet.
You seem awfully sure.
I didn't say that. I just said it was possible for Iris to commit the crime.
She's getting brain hacked. Let's see.
Anything you want to say?
I have something to say, but not now.
Oh. She's on her phone.
Ah, shit.
It's okay. Oh, to save me. They're accused. Oh, okay.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Hell yeah. Take that thing off her head. See what happens.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
Medication, huh?
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up...
I know.
Then, let's begin.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan! Activate!
So we need to go into the TV, into the windows, into the floor. Wait, what? Okay. Discover Iris's secret, a mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. I wonder if she's being blackmailed. This seems like really creepy. I hope nothing sexual happened.
A CRT TV.
Spin the dial. No!
Stop!
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
Oh shit.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
She's being controlled by the Cyclops killer, I think. The murder video. Saw the murder video. Negative time. You picked up a time that has negative effect. Negative timies can multiply time or force you to use them. If you pick one up, be careful. Oops.
A full body mirror. A torso in the reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
I can't say. But what is going on?
A full body... Can you talk?
Can you talk?
What? Don't copy me.
What? Don't copy me.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Why do I have to get called a pervert? And twice?
4 minutes.
A full... Are you sure I can break this?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this in time.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Make its head pop off. Oh, we did it!
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
So she feels like she's the
Tired
victim.
of this. But we have no choice but to investigate.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid. There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
I agree. We should not touch it if we do not know what it is. Even in Somnium, some things should not be done.
3 minutes, Date.
A drug bottle that holds... a syrupy smell, like sweet almonds.
Cyanide?
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
If it isn't syrup, it's nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
Right.
I'm gonna run out of time.
An operating table.
Perform surgery.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
I'm just picking random things. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fail. We'll have to restart.
Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
Uh-oh.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A full a drug bottle that... Do not pressure me
Pressure you?
into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, unknown.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
I won't drink it.
Fine.
Uh-oh. Beat it to death. What to death?
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I'm not gonna make it.
A full Are you sure I can...
No.
Then...
Just... See?
What?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to try again.
A double...
Hiya! Hi!
Stop that!
Alright, well, just run around until we run out of time. Retry.
A torso?
If it has a head,
What would you...
even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious...
I'm tired of...
Okay, alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Ah! It crashed. Hold on. Hopefully it auto-saved. Ha, we're back in the dream. Thank goodness. Now I can cheat. Maybe this time we can punch it.
What is the
Skip.
unknown?
Alright.
A CR.
Hit it this time.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
Oh, see something different this time. Oh.
What was
This
that
is
just now?
very
A
different.
child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is
Wow.
much to interact with.
Things can go very different depending on what you pick. So someone said earlier to look in the upper left for hints on what to do. You picked up a timey that has... Okay, got it. Blow it up. So I have to blow it up. Medicine shelf. Mirror. Gun.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way. I do not see any bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. As I thought, this will not work.
You need a bullet.
5 minutes left, Date.
A full-body mirror. Aiba, what are you doing in a... I'm taking care of Date. He's so troublesome. Oh, I understand. He can't do anything without you, can he? Yeah.
Cut it out!
4 minutes.
The branching paths are determined by Somnium choices. You can see how much of a Somnium branches on paths on the left. That's how you know the ones you changed the story.
I see many objects in the room. It appears to be a frog, a child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might... croak?
Was that supposed to be funny?
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
There does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
A shelf.
Oh, well, I blew it up.
What? The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
See. Tear and stab it.
An operating... Surgery? For whom?
Seems tear and stab
Act it out.
Act it out? This is not a children's playtime.
It might help reproduce a memory.
So basically, Iris has a terrible memory about the
I
hospital.
feel like I'm on a medical dragon team.
Oh. She's broken in half.
Something has spawned.
You want to check it out?
Just a locker. I heard a metallic sound, like gears spinning.
Is there something inside? Be careful, Iva, just in case.
Roger.
3 minutes, Date.
Just a locker. That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
The knife that flew out of the locker. Do you wish for me to die?
No,
But why must I commit seppuku?
In this foreign land, I believed it to be the only course of action.
I refuse.
Do you wish to speak a haiku in your final breath?
Your samurai impression is ridiculous and inaccurate. Stop that! Is this Somnium starting to get to you, Date?
I'm my usual self.
That's the problem. But in any case, I will not do it.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
The knife that flew out... It cannot be pushed in any further. The knife that flew out... Like this? What? I only threw it lightly.
Good job, you stabbed the bird.
An oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
I do not yet understand it.
Shoot and kill.
A revolver. I do not see any... All right. As I thought.
We need a bullet.
Where can we get a bullet from?
An oil... No use.
Maybe we...
We're gonna run out of time.
An oil... What does this mean?
Oh, we found bullets.
Maybe you can use them in that gun.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I need more time, so I'm gonna go back.
An oil.
I can't use the gun. I need the bullets to use the gun.
What does this mean? Bullets?
Maybe you can use them in that...
Don't you hate it when you look in a barrel and it's censored and it hurts your brain? Yeah, same. Very relatable. We can all relate to that.
A revolver.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Uh-oh. No! Mm-mm. Just kill people like a normal person. What? Okay, so... The bad... My... So the senator guy had the body of a woman. That's fine, but they were choked, and the bad guy's kissing him. I'm sure there's some meaning to this. Like maybe he's being blackmailed. Like I don't know.
What happened during that Somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into Somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
It could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris... She must have met So Sejima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Sejima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
I don't think so.
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
While I was deep in my thoughts, I heard Peter speak.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I gave my short reply and headed to the psych room next door.
Putting me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
Uh-oh. That doesn't... What?
You forced me to sign it.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?